Hey, Steelers fans! Are you ready for another exciting season? Today, we're going to talk about two big pieces of news that are shaking things up behind the scenes. First, we have a major reinforcement to our defense, with the arrival of safety DeShawn Elliot, who is already feeling right at home in Pittsburgh. And that's not all. We're also going to talk about the start of our 57th training camp in Latrobe, where big names and rookies are preparing for the season under the command of the legendary Mike Tomlin. So stay tuned, because this news will leave you anxious for what's to come. Pittsburgh Steelers safety DeShawn Elliot, a recent addition from the rival Baltimore Ravens, has quickly settled into his new surroundings, expressing that Pittsburgh feels like home. This sentiment comes after a tumultuous season where the Steelers' safety depth was hit hard by injuries, prompting general manager Omar Khan to bolster the position significantly this offseason. Elliott joins a revamped secondary that includes Damontae Kazee and the stalwart Minkah Fitzpatrick, each known for their aggressive style of play, a hallmark of the AFC North's brand of physical football. While Pittsburgh's secondary has struggled in recent seasons, the addition of Elliott, along with cornerback Donte Jackson and the emerging Joey Porter Jr., are expected to solidify this critical area. Having spent his first 4 professional seasons with the Ravens and subsequent brief periods with the Detroit Lions and Miami Dolphins, Elliott brings valuable division experience that should not be underestimated. The physicality and intensity of the AFC North are well known, and Elliott's familiarity with this style of play is anticipated to benefit the Steelers significantly. In an interview with KDKA after a training camp session in Latrobe, Elliott reflected on his transition from Baltimore to Pittsburgh, acknowledging the significance of his past experiences while embracing his new team. "I got drafted there, Baltimore, so for those first 4 years it was home. But being on the other side of it now, I'm more blessed to be here. It feels like this is where I belong," Elliott stated, emphasizing his commitment to contributing to the Steelers for as long as possible. The Steelers' secondary, reinforced by players who epitomize the rugged nature of AFC North football, is set to be a formidable unit. Not just Kazee and Fitzpatrick, but also Porter Jr., whose familial ties to the division add a personal dimension to his play, and Jackson, who is expected to adapt seamlessly into this environment. Looking ahead, the Steelers' defense under coordinator Teryl Austin is poised to be exceptionally physical this season. Alongside the potent front seven featuring TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Alex Highsmith, and Keanu Benton, the defensive unit is well equipped to alleviate pressure on the secondary by aggressively targeting quarterbacks. This dynamic is expected to foster a symbiotic relationship between the front and back ends of the defense, potentially leading to more coverage sacks. Adding to the intrigue, other former AFC North players like defensive lineman Larry Ogunjobi and linebacker Patrick Queen, both of whom have joined the Steelers from division rivals, enrich the team's defensive strategy with their insider perspectives and hard-nosed playing style. As the season progresses and the Steelers face their late-season schedule loaded with critical AFC North matchups, the integration of Elliott and other new defensive players will be pivotal. Their familiarity with the division's rigorous play could very well be the key to Pittsburgh's success against their traditional rivals. Speaking of preparation and intensity, let's head straight to Latrobe, where the Steelers' training camp is in full swing. With Mike Tomlin leading the way, the team is shaping up to face its most challenging season yet. The Pittsburgh Steelers have launched their 57th training camp in Latrobe, setting the stage for the 2024-25 NFL season. This critical period is when the team knuckles down to absorb the playbook, forge team dynamics, and finalize the 53-man roster. Both seasoned players and rookies collaborate intensively, embodying the storied ethos of the black and gold. The 2024 campaign also heralds the 18th season under head coach Mike Tomlin's stewardship. Since succeeding Hall of Famer Bill Cowher in 2007, Tomlin has become synonymous with leadership and resilience in the NFL. His recent contract extension underscores the enduring confidence in his capabilities and points toward his likely destination in Canton, Ohio, as a future Hall of Famer. In a candid interview with NFL Network after Sunday's camp session, All-Pro linebacker TJ Watt shed light on how Coach Tomlin continually rejuvenates the team's spirit and strategy year after year. Every year, Mike T brings a new message, but the intensity is consistent. He has this unique presence, instantly commanding respect the moment he enters the room. You have to witness one of his team meetings to truly understand it. His ability to connect is remarkable. He speaks from the heart and relates to everyone, regardless of background. Whether you're from Georgia like Broderick Jones or Wisconsin like me, he knows how to reach you and get you motivated, explained Watt. Throughout Tomlin's tenure, the Steelers have clinched 7 division titles and made 11 playoff appearances, including 2 Super Bowl runs. Tomlin's leadership style has not only maintained but also enhanced the Steelers' stature as a paradigm of consistency in the league. Despite criticisms focused on his postseason outcomes, Tomlin is celebrated for a coaching tenure devoid of losing seasons, constantly positioning the Steelers as contenders. Consistency underpins success in the NFL, a trait embodied by dynasties like the early 2000s New England Patriots and the current Kansas City Chiefs with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Pittsburgh mirrors this formula, maintaining a steady leadership core that ensures competitiveness each season. Since 1969, Pittsburgh has only seen 3 head coaches, Tomlin, Cowher, and Chuck Noll, cementing a stable and continuous culture that defines the Steelers. Tomlin's secret lies in his unwavering support for his players, whether facing allegations or suspensions, which has earned him profound respect and loyalty. 2024 poses a significant challenge for Tomlin, with new key players and the NFL's toughest schedule. While some pundits predict this might be the year Tomlin's record dips below .500, history advises against underestimating Tomlin's resilience and the Steelers' enduring competitive spirit. The Steelers' season promises to be one of the most intense and challenging in recent years. With strategic reinforcements like DeShawn Elliot and intense preparation in training camp, the team is positioning itself for great achievements. In my opinion, the combination of veteran experience and the energy of the rookies, under the leadership of Mike Tomlin, could be the difference that will surprise everyone. Want to know more details and not miss any updates? Then click on the video that is appearing on your screen right now and stay up to date with everything about the Steelers. Let's go together towards victory!